So, what's up guys? Hopefully, I don't really know, but I've changed the volume settings a bit,
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
so everything's a lot more sensitive, so you should be able to hear me a lot more clearly and loudly, as well as the game. And anyway, welcome
But now I'm worried the
to the
stories
second episode of
themselves
this.
might be the problem.
I think we're about halfway. We've
Maybe we
completed
believed
about
so
half of
much in
the
a
tree.
family curse. We made it real.
Oh, Walter! Oh no! That was depressing.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
So, I feel like just not knowing anything about the game really made it more fun.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Oh. I like.
But I thought you should know about your family. You're a part of.
Okay.
To be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Right. Okay. I love it.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Also, I'm probably going to start streaming very soon. So if you want to come check that out, you can. I don't really know if I'm going to though.
And when you look at the house,
When you look at the
history of
house.
imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Open sesame. Yoink. Push. Ah, no, not the right way. This way.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Brilliant.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, no, fair enough.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh
3
my
of the gerbils were mine, and
god.
2 had been my fault.
Burpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Lurpy, Zerpy, Derpy and Derpy Jr. Lovely.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
That's cool. Do you have your own cemetery?
Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Holy shit, how long did this take? Why? Why would they put this much effort?
Poking out of the water at low tide.
Aw. Zoom in and...
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Cool. Oh, no, we're not jumping. Game has just jumped off then. Where am I going then?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Back. Great.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Oh, that's cool. There's a bunch of things I just completely missed. I'll admit,
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along.
It's okay.
For me to come back someday.
Yeah, no, it is.
Find everything out for myself.
Right, we're climbing up this. I don't care. Right. Hello. Wasn't this where we went when there was a cat?
Now, If she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Ah, you're 22 weeks oh. So this story is for the child. Okay. Yeah, okay.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Oh, in bed. Yeah.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yeah. Yola. We take it out. Would you look at that? It's him. It's someone.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories
hey.
are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
What?
Perfect.
I take
It's
it.
gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Did you want to get a picture of me or what?
Smile, Dawn.
Oh, has to be
Okay,
a
got
good
it.
picture. Right.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are. Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still
Aw.
freezing, though.
Nothing quite like being outside.
Hmm.
Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Oh. The bottle.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin.
Oh, the fishes.
Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa's Fen taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail with deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
What am I taking a picture of?
You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo. Give me a minute to check the map.
Dad!
Oh, hey.
Eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Where are you? It's really hard to see where he is sometimes. Where the hell? Oh!
Dad, I...
Just... Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Damn,
Great shot,
dude.
Dawn!
Ah.
I'm proud of you, Dawn.
Oh,
Always remember
oh.
that, okay?
Oh, I'm coming. almost here. Just give me a quick second. I'm coming.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Oh! Oh no!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh damn, that's proper sad.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. Where am I going? Oh, I'm so confused. Am I... Oh wait, that looks like I can... Nope, I can't steal that, okay. Oh, yeah. Open sesame.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Yoink. Gregory. Time for you now. Oh, yoink.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Oh. It's following. Oh, I'm a... Meow.
Bartender over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Hey. No.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh my god, there's fishes.
I wonder what he saw,
Oh. Yoink.
what his world was like.
Yoink. Yoink. Hey.
He reminded me so much of Calvin,
Oh, what?
lost in his imagination.
Oh, wow.
Whatever it was he saw,
Oh, wow.
it sure made him happy.
Come on, hurry up, buddy. Oh, wow.
I know how silly it sounds. But I'm worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
to hear this.
My water. Oh, I'm alive. Okay, hang on a second. I'm not very good at this.
I wish he could have told us.
Oh no! Oh
about
no!
The world he saw.
No, 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 no.
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure as hell. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay.
Oh, fuck, dude. Ugh. Well, he was happy right before he died, alright? Let's be real. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and finish this. So this will probably be the last episode. Ooh, I wanna climb.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
It's a goal.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
So she built a climbing wall? Yeah, that's a dumb move, isn't it? When she's old and elderly, she starts climbing. Like, who's the idiot who thought that'd be a
Religion
good
was
idea?
another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. I can't imagine what it was like for her to lose 2 sons after she'd already lost 2 brothers.
Why am I going down? Well, what was the point of that? Oh! Wait, no. Yeah, what was the point of that? Well, I mean, I'm going back up, aren't I? Why'd I do that? I thought it was like, you pull it down. I did not think that through. God, so slow. Yes, we meant to look at this before we jump down.
She spent a summer building houses in Kolkata, where she met my dad,
Kolkata.
Sanjay.
Oh, this is India. I fly to India. Surely there's something else here, right? There's no still waste, right? Ah,
My
see.
mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Oh.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back and to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Okay.
But it didn't last.
Nothing lasts.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
A castle? Well, we can't go in the castle, apparently. Haha, just kidding. We are expert thieves. Is that blood or is that paint? I'm gonna say it's paint.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Okay. Oh, it's one of these. Alright, so he realizes that everything he paints is real. She made that door downstairs. Oh, I can just hold D, and it's a lot easier than scrolling. And then he made a door. So downstairs then.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
I've missed Eddie, Gus, Dawn, and Lewis, apparently. I'll have to replay this game at some point.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
There's definitely something odd going on, like, surely.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
The magic paintbrush. Oh, god damn it, now I have to go way back. Are you kidding me? Oh. Oh no. I thought that was like a trapdoor.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Let me go. Is that a bong? Hell yeah.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Hell yeah, dude.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them.
Can I
He died a lot.
Oh, I can't use the bong. That's unfortunate.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
That's a very easy job.
His mind began to
I wanna...
wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd
Okay.
feel his way about. Then something new. Bats
Bats
and toads.
and toads.
And things that have not names.
Oh.
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Oh, it goes
I worried
3D.
about him then, daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss, but he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Dog.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Oh, okay.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Hey.
Then he made musicians.
Hey, oh.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
It's a fish.
He no longer spoke at the cannon. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him
Oh,
that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
hey.
They
Hello.
begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh shit, okay.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
You want a fish?
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Handsome. Wait.
handsome queen.
Right.
The queen was on her own quest for
Radiant rainbows. Radiant rainbows.
radiant rainbows.
Hey.
He followed the sound of her
So, electric sitar or the electric seat. Oh shit.
electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
It's just a fish.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Stop giving me so many fish. Come on. Stop with the fish, dude.
He was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Shh.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Hello. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a bit depressing, isn't it?
We began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Is that Lewis, the cannery worker?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Hey,
The
my
palace with his
boys.
companions.
Hell yes. How's it going, buddies? Hello, I am to be crowned king.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising me.
Hello, my people. This is loud for me as well, don't worry.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Hang on a second.
There was only one thing left to do.
Dude,
Bend down his head.
yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure, why not? Come on, go mate.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Shit, dude. Well, that's unfortunate.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
So Gus, Dawn, and Edie. I guess not. Maybe I'm the wrong way. Ah, yeah, that's where I'm gonna go. Alright.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Hello, I
I wish
am
we'd
here.
stayed.
Oh, that's cool.
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Edith. What remains of Edith Finch? So I missed a couple of them.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
Am I crawling? Ah. Edith Finch.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
Aye, aye,
To
Captain.
our final
Oh.
night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches by Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Ooh. The night I was born.
The tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
I don't worry, I memorize everything. Just kidding, I am
I
completely
got
lost.
turned around.
I'm lost. I don't know where I am. Help. Please.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
It flies? What is this? Oh, that's a fly then, what?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
No.
But
A
when
bed.
I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
I feel like this is very loud now, but...
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine!
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
What a
I never
bitch.
saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
How depressing.
We both tried to make the best of it.
Oh, I can control it. Oh.
A few years went by.
Oh, words. Shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake
My
it.
mom didn't like to talk about it.
Shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it.
But
Shake it.
She started getting sick a lot.
Shake it. Oh.
The rest
Oh.
happened pretty quickly.
She dies.
She got better for a
better
while.
for a while.
And then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Oh.
The last Finch left alive.
Oh, well, this sucks to be you.
Until I found out about you.
Me.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things.
Right, okay.
But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
It's really loud.
This journal was supposed to be for you,
It's really loud, this, like, I don't know why.
but now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you
Okay, you can meet me, that's fine by
and
me.
tell you all
Okay.
these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now,
Oh
things
no.
didn't work out that way.
She's dead.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Edith Finch. Story by Giant Sparrow. So is that it then? Well, yeah, that was good. Saving. Something tells me that it's gonna be like an after credits sort of thing. So I'm gonna wait around a little bit. But yeah, that was fun. It's very story heavy. And the only reason I would have gotten this is because it was free for Epic Games. If you want to get it, got like 2 weeks to get it. Yeah, I had a blast. This is great fun. The bong. Hell yeah. Great, yeah. Oh. Unlockables programmer. Oh, there's unlockables. God damn it. I'm probably not going to go back and get all the unlockables though, let's be real. I'll keep it in case I do, but don't think I am. Because let's be real, it's a long game and there's a lot in it, let's be real. Why are there all pictures of kids, by the way? Did kids make this game? I'm joking. IO, biggest pictures of the children. Like, the developers as children. Oh, there are peaches. That's what it was. Right. Well, this is no, I'm gonna let this run. You know, everyone watching this, like the 30 people watching this. Hell yeah, you want to watch the credits, and if you don't, you can just skip part of it. Oh, playtesters. Pardon me. I will say, this run really smoothly while it was, especially me recording as well. The end. The replace a story options are available. Set that for Edith to play from the beginning. I never did. Okay. See, I never did. On. Dawn. I didn't do Dawn, I didn't do Goss. Alright. Right, well that was What Remains of Edith Finch. Thanks for watching it. This is the end of it. I might try and get unlockables, maybe? Highly doubt it though. And apart from that, yeah, thanks for watching. That's the end. See you later then.